Governor Kate Brown toured the Jackman Long building at the Oregon State Fairgrounds in Salem today to see the mass vaccination underway by Salem Health.
This honestly is a star for Oregon right now.
We will likely see more events like this around the state, especially now that the governor has opened the next group of those getting shots to anyone 65 and older, as well as teachers.
This is a very replicable model, and hopefully one we can replicate in Portland and Southern Oregon and Central Oregon.
Just how those mass vaccination events will happen is anybody's guess at the moment, but roughly 10 counties have asked the state to help by filing requests with the Oregon Emergency Management. They include Multnomah, Clackamas, and Marion counties, among others, around the state. Some have asked for National Guard support, others for facilities, some for both. The Multnomah County request actually came from Kaiser Permanente. Portland's biggest hospitals are working together now to help get as many shots as possible to people in the 1A category, and all systems reportedly have mass vaccination events in the works.
They are moving toward mass vaccination sites. Again, I think details will be coming on those sites. It will be really important, though, that people not just show up at these sites once they are available. We are probably going to be using a scheduling model because there are so many people eligible in the 65 plus age cohort that we simply can't have everyone just show up.
The governor promises more information on Friday. In the meantime, she and others are saying if you're part of that 65-year-old group, please do not call your doctor to ask where you can go get the shot. They don't know. It's still being worked out. In Northeast Portland, Pat Doris, KGW News.